Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Bucket Ponds, and today we are making a slightly longer video. We've been doing a lot of shorts lately, but as you see here, this is a 1-gallon jar aquarium. It has been running since August of 2019. There's a lot of tannins in the water, and spike rush and some other plants are in here as well. There's some duckweed and some other things, lots of creatures. But today we are looking at these things, these weird grub-like creatures that have shown up. I've never seen these before. They are up above the water layer, up above the water surface, and they are moving very much like some kind of grub. I keep this jar in a like sealed shelf, kind of like a big refrigerator. So it's a bit strange. I don't think any flying insects have been in here. I don't know what would create this grub-like creature. I thought it was a planarian at first. Oh, it fell right in the water. Did you see that? Yeah, it fell right into the water, and it struggled a little bit, but it's out again. So they are not exactly aquatic. It doesn't seem to want to be underwater. These are some kind of pond creature, I'm sure of it. They might be some kind of larva or some instar of some insect. I don't know. I've never seen them before. And here's another angle of the tank there. But they are interesting. They're leading very active lives up here. They seem to be eating this old dried on duckweed. I've had this tank since 2019, and I haven't always taken the best care of it. It's been outside. It's been in the swamp shack for many months, and it's back indoors now. But these creatures and all these things here have come in with it. I do keep this in a controlled situation, of course, but if you can help identify these creatures, I would be greatly appreciated. I know that these aren't the best photos or videos, but I was never set up to film this aquarium. You know, it's a big jar. It's kind of ad hoc, but you can get a basic idea of what they look like. I believe it's some kind of larva of some flying insect, but again, I haven't seen anything like that. Nothing's been inside of this jar since I brought it in. Now, just for fun here, I want to show you what this tank is, what it looks like. This is just below the water surface there. You can see the air above it. And we have some excellent activity. We have a ton of ostracods, uh, worms. We have those same tubiflex worms that have shown up in my other tank. They are also in here. They seem to have been like lying wait and dormant in a bunch of my tanks until maybe heat levels rose or some criteria appeared and something allowed them to explode like they have, because I've never seen them in this tank before. And this is in the same heated cabinet that I keep my tubiflex culture in with the new plant that you've seen in previous videos. But that seemed to meet some kind of criteria and allow these worms to just explode in population. They're showing up in different tanks. I have not moved them here. I didn't cross-contaminate this aquarium or anything. They've shown up. So that's interesting. I have tubiflex colonies like lying dormant in most of my aquariums apparently. But you can see a lot of action here. The ostracods, they grab a little duckweed, it sinks. They grab another piece. The original piece floats up. The new piece sinks. Constantly motion and activity going on here, and there's a lot more than what I specifically named as well. Here's another look. You can see the ostracods really well here. They are numerous. I do feed this aquarium with cucumber slices, the same way that I feed all of my tanks. I feed them all at the same time too, so that may be important, I don't know. But you can see a very healthy ostracod population, and there's some other small creatures in here darting around and generally being active. This was originally set up to grow more bladder snails and to test some different plants that I had at the time. I have used all of those plants in other projects, and I'm very happy about that. And of course, the snails continue to survive in here and do pretty well. This tank has impressed me, considering that it's made from an old pickle jar and some soil and some rocks from Home Depot. That's right. This was very cheap to set up. If you look down there, you'll see a surprise addition to the tank. We have a spider that has set up a web up in the mouth of the jar. I assume that it is eating the grub-like creatures or something else. Maybe snails or the worms even. It's hard to say. But he's there and she's there, I don't know. But the spider is there and it's definitely part of the tank. So there she is. An old pickle jar from the grocery store, 1 gallon. Some soil and rocks from Home Depot, garden section. Plants and things that I collected myself at the time. And a wonderful, long-lived, unique aquarium. It does look yellow because of all the tannins in the water, and the substrate level is pretty thick, but I believe that allows for a healthy level of bacteria and creatures inside. This tank is not hurting for anything at all, and all it takes is some light, some heat, and I throw a slice of cucumber in there like once a week. So I'm Bucket Ponds. If you can help me identify those weird grub dudes, that'd be cool. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. It's the best way to support the channel. And thanks for watching. Check out the other stuff if you like it. Thanks.